Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do a short video about rushing a fraternity. I know that when I go back, that's when our rush starts at Miami, but I know some of you guys started already, or it started in the fall, but I wanted to make this video and give some tips about the rush process because it can be really stressful and overwhelming if you don't know what to expect. I know it's different everywhere, but I guess I can give you some insight of I guess like 3 tips that I followed or I think you should follow that I learned. And I mean, this video is for like if you were thinking about rushing a fraternity, if that's something in mind. Like, it doesn't mean that you have to, it's not for everybody, but for those that really are interested in Greek life, I support it. Go for it. I love Greek life, and it's a great thing to get to be a part of. And if you're worried that if you're part of the LGBT community and you don't think that you're gonna fit into the Greek life or in a fraternity, or I mean even sorority, fuck that. I learned that, fuck that, that is not a true statement. That is not true. I've met so many gay people in different fraternities, in my fraternity, and I mean there's gay people everywhere. Like, don't even be afraid about it because there's no reason to. At Miami, for the guys at least, for me last year, it was like you went to the different houses and you met the guys and you kind of got a feel for them and like what they're about. And going back then, I was a freshman, I didn't know much. I was also like really nervous, like any freshman would be. So I'm just gonna give you some tips that I think would help me if I was gonna do it again. And yeah, so let's get started. So tip number 1, be yourself. I can't stress this enough. Be yourself. I couldn't imagine going into that process trying to put on a front, trying to be somebody that I wasn't, and all that stuff. And I know it can be awkward, and I'm not saying that everybody's awkward in those kind of situations, but be yourself. Express yourself how you usually express yourself, talk the way you usually talk, because people can pick up if you're being fake. I mean, I can pick up on it very easily. Other people can pick it up, and they can, it's very easy to pick up. So if you're yourself, you're your true self, you're confident, they're gonna see that in you, and they're gonna see that, and they're gonna like that, and you guys are gonna bounce off each other. Tip number 2 is go to different fraternities. Go to as many as you can. Figure out what's out there, the different types there are, the different types of people, the philanthropies. Visit all of them as much as you can. For ours, we get a week, and we get to visit the houses, and we get to talk to the people, and I think we get 4 hours to do all that. So it's really overwhelming because you're meeting this person, that person, this, that, and they're just throwing so many different things at you. And the names, when I first started rushing, I wasn't really big into Greek life, so I was just Chi this, Chi that, or Alpha this, that, and I was just I'm lost. So keep your options open. Visit all the ones that you're interested in. Visit as many as you can, because you never know really where you're gonna click. And don't go to where your friends are thinking of going, of your friends are yeah, let's go here, I don't know. I went by myself, I went with a few friends some days, but go where you want to go. You don't have to follow your friends. Tip number 3. Ooh. Tip number 3 is do a little research before. And we rush in the spring, and so that gives us time to go to open houses in the fall and get to know some of the people, because frats will have open houses and cookouts where potential new members will come and they can meet. And if your school is big on Greek life, do some research about each fraternity and what they're about, and learn the names, and learn where you feel you're gonna be interested in, and go to those open houses. I didn't go to these open houses because I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous. I didn't think that I could keep a conversation, because again, I was just oh yeah, they're gonna talk about sports and girls and blah blah blah, and no, I was dumb and I didn't go. Really do your research, get to know people, and really try. That's what just try, really try. Tip number 4, or number 5. Why can't I talk today? Is it 4, 5? I think I said 4 and then I said 3. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Tip number something. Throughout the week, you're gonna get bids, and they're gonna, you can either accept the bid, and then you're, then that's the fraternity that you chose, and then like you go through the whole process and all that stuff, or you can sit and think about it. And I would say, like, if it's like the first day of the first like rush day, week, or whatever, just like sit on the bid. Like, you don't have to accept it immediately. You don't have to feel like you're obligated or pressured. You know, I sat on mine. Really take the time to figure out which fraternity. Like, if you get more than one bid, if you get like, let's say 2 or 3, and you're you know, between 1 or 2 that you really like really take the time to figure out which one you want to go to and which one you feel like you're gonna like feel most at home. Those people that you can click with and like feel comfortable, because that's very important, because these are the people that you will be spending the next 4 years, or like 3 years if you're rushing as a sophomore with. And it's a big deal. Like, if you're gonna, like I said, if you're gonna rush a fraternity, you gotta put your heart into it. You gotta really be committed. So really take the time. And like I said, you know, I just wanted to give those quick tips. They're really easy, they're really basic to anybody, and I don't know, just consider it. And like I said, if you're really want to rush, great, I support it. I love Greek life. And if you're not, it's okay. You will find your friends, you will find the people that you click with, no matter what. I mean, just either way, if you don't rush, and if you do rush, get yourself out there. You know, join a club, join a sports team. It's the best way to just meet people. So those are my tips for, you know, rushing and the rush process. I love my fraternity. I love the guys. I love the people. I love the good times that we have, the philanthropy that we do. It's a great time. And I don't know. Those are my tips. Also, below or in the video somewhere, I'm gonna try to get a link to our watermelon bust, which is one of our philanthropies that we did last semester. Fortunately, I wasn't there. I was rowing somewhere in some city, but it's a really cool video. You should check it out. It's by one of my friends, Ian, who's also in the fraternity, and he, you know, great videographer, so check it out. And I'll catch you guys later. I start school next Monday, so it'll be really fun. Luke moves in Thursday, I move in Thursday, so catch us there. But yeah, have a good week, guys. Also, I didn't forget, there's the big guy, right there. I know you guys, oh, my dad's home. Oh, he actually, there he goes, but I know you guys wanted to see him, so there he is, and he's still alive and well and interrupting my videos, so there it goes. Bye, guys.